So I think the match is almost ready to begin. The players are in the field, the fielding team. And as we've been informed, each innings of every match gets a new ball. And of course, the old balls of any match will be retained in case there is a ball which is lost due to the ball going out of the stadium, and will be used as a replacement for the other matches. So I see the captain Badri setting his field for
Aryan Paintal and Mohit Kapoor.
So it seems the strike would be taken by Aryan Paintal. At the non-strikers end, we have the captain of the team, Raheja legends, Mohit Kapoor.
All set for the first ball. Abhijit Hari to ball to Aryan Paintal. Umpire waiting for the clock to strike 12. Oh, that's a lovely ball. Played straight to the long off for a single by Aryan Paintal. What a way to start. A quiet and steady start.
A quick single taken again by Mohit. Aryan Paintal back on the strike. Wow, what a hit, and it's a 4! Smash the ball in long off.
the first 4 of the season. Congratulations, Aryan.
So the firecracker starting. The ball was going towards the leg, but Aryan watched it till the end and played it to the leg side for a single. That's a lovely shot. That's a wide. The score is 9 for no loss at the end of 5 balls of the first over. That's well fielded, but Mohit was well in his crease, couldn't take a wicket. So Legends end their first over for 9 runs. Mohit Kapoor playing at 2, Aryan Paintal playing for 6. That's a good over from Abhijit. That's one more single.
Ryan Bengara now bowling to Aryan Paintal. And it's out!
Oh, that's
And
a
it's
teamwork. That is teamwork. Abhijit and Badri. And that is the first wicket. Trying to go for a 6, but straight to the boundary line. Badri bounces the ball to Abhijit, and Abhijit doesn't miss it.
Oh, that's a big blow to the Legends. Now we have Vishesh Shahjewala on the strike.
The captain, Ryan, going to ball the next ball.
Oh, that's a no ball. And it's a free hit as well.
Oh, so are we seeing everything on the field now? A free hit and a bowled, but not out. That's Bice. Takes the Legend score to 12 for the loss of 1 wicket.
Mohit Kapoor on the strike.
That's lovely bowling on the legs. Couldn't do anything to it. and a dot ball, a rare dot ball.
Oh, that's a very good shot down the line. Abhijit fields it. 1 run to the Legends.
As Ravi Shastri would have said, it was going like a tracer bullet, but Abhijit doesn't let it go. A good ball. 13 for 1 at the end of 2 overs. And
Excellent over by Ryan Bangara.
we have the third over which starts. Rayan. It's 13 for 1 at the end of 2 overs. We have now Nandita bowling to Kiran in the third over. Uma, what's going to happen in this over?
I think Kiran is going to hit some really amazing shots, Ram. She's been practicing very hard. Bit of confusion, but they managed to go through and take 1 run. Maybe just early nerves. So I believe they didn't. And another wicket. This is tough luck for the third over.
Not a very happy place to be in for the Legends. 3 wickets down. And the third over is complete. Because Dhruv Popat was run out earlier. And then there was a catch out. Mohit Kapoor and Vishesh Sehjewala return to the crease for the fourth over.
A bit unfortunate that the third over had to be left incomplete. The score is 13 for 1 as of now.
13 for 2. The score is 13 for 2 at the end of 2.1 overs. And we have
So the score is 14 for 3. The third over was a shortened over because both the players got out before the over could get over. And is that another wicket? No, some overthrows chance, but I guess Mohit wasn't interested.
and यहाँ पर विशेष अपनी विशेषता दिखाते हुए
Shodhan already. That is a lovely ball on the legs again, not able to play it through, is a dot ball. That's one more single to the total.
Very well run.
Sandeep, it's been a quiet start. What do you say?
Yes, there were some fireworks in the beginning, but with these 2 batsmen on the crease, they might restart any time. I think now they're consolidating the innings after the loss of the first 2-3 wickets. It's a good thing to take the singles, get the scoreboard ticking.
Oh, hits and which means that no more runs it could have been fetching. Which means that no more runs it could have been fetching them pretty good runs there. $17 for the loss of 3 wickets in the fourth over. So 17 for 3 at the end of 4 overs. The 5th over to start now. Badri to ball to Uma. Do you think they need to accelerate now?
Score, competitive score for the opponents. So I think we have the right people to accelerate. So maybe are we going, oh, that was a narrow escape for the umpire. And is that an out? No,
That is
the single. But I think what we're expecting, Ram, now is some big shots from the team.
Thank you, Ma. Preeti, you have seen this from close quarters in the last editions. What is your analysis of the state of affairs currently? That's going to be declared for. One second.
That's a 1D because the
It's
ball
one
had not
declared.
crossed the.
1 second. Two declared. Those are 2 runs. The ball has gone below the nets, and as per the rules of RPL 5, that's 2 declared because it was after par. Oh!
What a shot!
It could have been is that a game changer ball? Preeti, do you think that was a game changer ball? 4 runs, it could have been out.
Yeah, it could have definitely been out, but सच में बच गया मोहित कपूर.
Oh, what a lovely ball from Badri just after being hit for 4, which could have been a wicket-taking ball. Another almost wicket-taking ball. 2 almost wicket-taking balls by Badri. Again, a beautiful ball and well fielded, but Mohit steals a single. And on strike now is Vishesh. The score moves on to 26.
Oh, that was a shot.
But straight to the fielder on the long on and gives them only 1 run. Well fielded there.
राम, आपको क्या लग रहा है, मोहित कपूर लोगों को अपने गेम से मोहित कर रहे हैं या नहीं?
अभी तो उन्होंने अभी बैटिंग शुरू किया है. ओ पर that brings us to the end of the 5th over. Pitch 5वां ओवर खत्म और स्कोर है 27 for the loss of 3 wickets. अब कुछ धमाका करने की ज़रूरत है क्योंकि बचे हैं सिर्फ 2 ओवर और बॉलिंग करने आए हैं आरव आए हैं बॉलिंग करने विशेष को. ये काफ़ी महत्वपूर्ण ओवर होगा. संदीप, क्या कह रहे हो आप?
Yes, so it is very important for the legends to score some big shots in these last couple of overs. Arav Bhasin, he's a junior, but believe me, in terms of bowling, he's a very good bowler. So I'm sure that Vishesh is going to take his chances. The fielding so far has been really good.
That's a
six.
beautiful shot. Abhijit trying to catch it, but the ball was going like a tracer bullet, and it's 6 runs. The legend starting with the next over with all intent. That's another swing of the bat. It did miss the Suryodey 5 and gives them only 1 run. Oh, will that prove costly for legends? Trying to swing the bat, all the right intentions, but the ball goes over the rope, and that's an out in RPL 5. Is that a big twist, Preeti? Sandeep, what do you think?
So I think Mohit had to take his chances. In RPL, there is always the risk that when you go for the big shots, you might just roll over the top edges.
And I think that could have been deliberate. 34 runs now at the loss of 4 wickets. The penultimate over going on. It's becoming more and more interesting.
Oh, very good fielding by Shodhan. That brings Vishesh back on the strike.
And that's going to be important because legends do need some good runs on the table to make a game out of this. If you remember, Badri at the toss had mentioned that they chose to bowl because they have a good bowling outfit. And I can see why he's mentioned that. All the practice is coming to fore here. And
That's a six again.
What a miss. That was straight into the hands of the boundary line. It's a miss which will cost them heavy. And that's yet another 6 from Vishesh. Vishesh playing a captain's inning there. Oh, sorry, that was Gaurav. Score?
The score is 42.
For the loss of 4 wickets, we enter into the last over. That was a great shot by Gaurav. Sorry, I mentioned Vishesh by mistake. And it gets 6 runs for him. The last over to be bowled by Shodhan, his second over of the match. And he bowls to Vishesh.
Great shot, very well fielded by Abhijit.
Abhijit is not leaving any boundary with any ball that goes on the ground.
To Gaurav. 1 run.
Very good fielding. Watches the ball and doesn't allow it to go past him.
Vishesh had come down the wicket. Hits the ball, 1 run.
I don't think Royals will worry too much. Singles being taken at this stage.
Oh, that's a
as
four.
I
Wonderful
said
shot by
that,
Gaurav.
Gaurav is playing beautifully there. Yet another 4. Places the ball to the left of Abhijit and it's a boundary. Takes the score to 49. Oh, is that a Suryodaya 3? Not? No, it's a single. Takes it to 50. And Legends scored their first 50 of the tournament.
Last ball of the innings. Shodhan to Vishesh.
There's a lot of action in the field right now.
Shodhan thought that he had done a run out. The umpire is still to decide. The Legends have taken 2
3
runs.
3 runs.
3 runs.
And that's where the experience counts. Vishesh saw that the bails hadn't come off. He started running for the second, and the Legends, the first match in this tournament, got a bit excited and started throwing over, and that gave them 3. So Legends end their match at 53 runs. Royals need 54 to win. Bowling was their strength. So let's see what Legends do.
I think 54 is a good score to have on the board, Ram. What do you say?
Going by past, it's about a par score for the first match. They would have bargained to get at least 8 or 10 runs more. Can I also have the captains of Giant and Tigers at the commentary area, please, for the toss? They play next. It will be Raheja Giants and Raheja Tigers. I need their captains to give their team the composition of the team that will be playing the match as well as for the toss.
So the final score for the Legends in their first innings is 53 for 4, which is a fairly decent score, I would say, given that they had a slow start and a couple of early wickets. But they rallied, and in the end, I think with some good shots by Vishesh and Gaurav, I think they've gotten to a good and competitive score now.
Vishesh played a captain's innings, scoring 17 runs, not out. Gaurav did really well in the end with 13 runs. He remained not out. Mohit was the other top scorer in the team with 13 runs. For the Royals, 2 wickets were taken by Nandita, 1 wicket by Rehan, 1 was run out.
We have Abhijit Hari at the batting end and Shodhan at the other end.
Aryan is bowling the first over for the Legends.
Good luck to both the teams again.
Every innings starts with a new ball. The first ball is a wide. Sets the scoreboard ticking for the Royals. The second ball is again a wide. 2 runs to the Royals in total now. Nice ball by Aryan. Abhijit played it as a full toss. 1 run. Now Shodhan on the strike. Aryan is now bowling round the wicket. Oh, that was a lovely ball.
Superb ball by Aryan.
Round the wicket is suiting Aryan more. Flick down the leg side. Arav picks it up. Dhruv picks it up, sorry. Abhijit takes a run.
And the score right now is 4 runs.
Oh, very well fielded by Aryan on his own bowling. Shodhan and Abhijit, however, take a run. 5 runs now for the loss of no wicket, first over. Oh,
That's a 6.
that's 6 it seems.
Yes, yes.
That's a no ball as well.
Oh.
The ball went off Aryan's hand straight away behind the red pillar. So it's a 6 by Shodhan
Yes.
and a no ball.
And a no ball, yeah.
That was an excellent ball.
12 runs in the first over. A good start for Royals. Lovely shot, but straight to Gaurav. No, only one given there. So that takes the score to 13. No wickets lost yet. And that brings the end of the first over and brings probably Vishesh, the captain, to bowl the second. An important over here. Shodhan to face him. Abhijit on the non-striker. Let's see what happens in the second and important over here.
That was a low ball that spun very well.
This is something which legends will have to ensure that they don't do too much of it. They are defending a low total, and extras is something that they don't need to give. That's a lovely ball, but Abhijit taps it away to the point area for a single.
Abhijit has taken that ball pretty tactfully, isn't it, Ram?
Absolutely, he's mastering that art.
Shodhan had tried to do a good shot, but then I think he was not lucky enough.
No, low balls are not allowed as long as the line ke bahar. Low balls are okay.
A wonderful shot by Shodhan and very well fielded by Gaurav.
That's a super fielding by Gaurav, and
The fielding of the legends is really tight, isn't it, Sandeep? What do you think?
Yes, I think they are doing a very good job, especially at the boundary. Abhijit takes a run. I think the Royals are playing very intelligently, waiting for the loose balls to hit their shots. Otherwise, just nudging the ball here and there for a single. Again, a single. A very nice strategy, I would say, Ram.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I think Royals are pretty experienced at this. They seem to have practiced a lot, strategized a lot, playing the ball on its merit. It's 19 for the loss of no wickets.
So this is where all the practice helps, all the strategizing, all the practice works.
And that was a lovely ball to end the over. And I think it was a good over given the conditions that they are in. Legends, Royals 19 for no loss at the end of 2 overs. Uma, what do you think of Legends bowling after seeing this?
Yeah, I would say, that maybe they should control a little bit on the extras that they are giving. And so we get into the 3rd over now, and I think the key here would be to keep a control on the extras. And
We have Kiran
Nandita has
bowling
managed
for Nandita. And now it's Arav at the batting end.
Very well, first run taken.
And that's an out. Well done, Kiran. One wicket taken by Kiran. And that was... And this is a Bala wicket, first wicket. This is a Bala wicket. Bala uncle, what do you have to say about this?
More wickets have to follow.
Yippee!
More catch-out wickets, Bala uncle.
Mr. Ashok Kumar takes the strike. Kiran is bowling. Achha. Good ball. Now Nandita is on the strike. Kiran bowls. Oh, and they decide not to take a run. That brings Dr. Ashok on the strike for the fifth ball of this over.
That's lovely bowling from Kiran. She is trying to ensure, and that's
Good
Okay.
job done, Kiran. Good job done.
So it is 22 at the end of 3 overs.
and for people who are not following the India-New Zealand cricket, New Zealand is 38 for 5. Seems like they are practicing for the RPL rather than the international tournament.
So Ram, how do you think the Royals are placed now? At the end of 3 overs, they've scored 22 runs, lost 1 wicket, 4 overs to go.
I think Royals are better placed, but Legends can pull this. I think the way they bowled the last 2 overs, they can definitely take some comfort that they can pull some things back. Uh,
Oh, that's an excellent 6 by Shodhan.
a lovely 6 as we just spoke that they're pulling things back.
And I guess this is the second 6 by Shodhan. Superb Shodhan. White ball. Gaurav bowling for Shodhan. And that's a shot by Shodhan.
Very well fielded
And
by
well
Vishesh at the
fielded.
boundaries. 1 run taken. Takes the score to 33, 30.
Shodhan at the striking end again. Shot.
Very well fielded by Vishesh.
And the score now is 32 runs.
That's a good ball again. They'll have to settle for a 1. "33 runs in 4 overs.
We
To win, they require 54 runs in total. 21 more to go in
The
3
next
overs.
3 overs.
18 balls, 21 runs. So what do you think, Uma?
Very, very doable, I would say. They have played very steadily so far, and we have a couple of good batsmen on the crease right now. Oh, a bit of a fumble by Aryan and gives away 1 more run to the opponents.
good strategy being used by Abhijit and Shodhan.
Again, a run taken on the offside. The strategy is very simple. Just wait for the loose balls and only then go for the big shots.
And try to take runs on each and every ball.
Oh, that was a cracker shot, but
Excellent
equally
fielding.
well saved by Vishesh.
Very good bowling by Mohit. A dot ball is a rarity in RPL.
The score right now is 37.
Gently placed to take a 1.
Last ball in the 5th over. Let's see what Shodhan does in this over.
A very tight fielding, a very, very tight fielding.
39 runs at the end of the 5th over.
So that's about 15 runs to be scored in the next 2 overs.
15 runs, 12 balls. That's the equation. I think, Preeti, they need some wickets here. I think the Legends need some wickets here.
Yeah, they definitely need a wicket here right now if they want to win.
The 2 batsmen are going in good momentum. So unless there is a wicket, it looks a little difficult for the Legends. I wonder what their strategy is in terms of a wicket for now.
39 runs, 5 overs, 2 to go, 15 more required for a win. I think the Royals have played a very, very sensible game. Not taking any undue chances, always keeping the pressure up, keeping the scoreboard ticking. Vishesh to Shodhan.
And that's a shot again. 1 run, I guess. Was that 1
Shodhan
run?
cracks it on the offside, gets a run, brings Abhijit on the strike.
So we need 14 runs now from 11 balls. That's a very good ball. He's able to take only 1 run out of it.
Excellent ball, spun well. Abhijit took his time and then struck it to the offside for 1 run.
Okay. So that's a dot ball.
Excellent bowling by Vishesh here.
अगर एक टप्पा आउट होता तो वो विकेट होता.
Good shot by Shodhan, and I guess they've taken 2 runs there.
Vishesh is really bowling well, keeping it fast, spinning it, keeping it low.
Score right now is 43 runs. Oh, what a miss. What a
Very
miss
well tried by Gaurav, but
well tried, Gaurav. Wonderful.
that would have been an important wicket to get at this stage.
Great attempt, but the ball was quite at a distance from the fielder. Gaurav did his best.
This is where destiny plays a role sometimes, I guess. Bad luck.
That's a wide.
Oh,
That's a wide ball.
It's
The
45
score
runs
is
as of now.
45, 7 balls to go. What a ball. Excellent bowling.
Wonderful bowling by Vishesh. Wonderful.
So that leaves the Royals to score 9 runs out of the last over for a victory, and for Legends to contain them within the 9 runs.
Ram, after seeing the fielding and the bowling of the Legends, this has actually turned out to be quite a tight last over.
Absolutely. I didn't expect this to go this close, but all credit to Legends for pulling it back and ensuring that it becomes a nail-biting match. Mr. Raghunathan to bowl the last over, and they'll have to keep it tight.
I think the Royals will take their chances. They have lots of wickets left.
Do they have any other choice? Oh, that's something which Legends need to definitely avoid, a no ball at this stage and a single. So that takes away 2 runs, lesser pressure on the Royals, but let's see. Nothing can be said till the last ball is bowled.
Lot of pressure on the Legends right now.
6 balls, 7 runs. Do the Royals need to take any chances at all?
They don't need to. The equation is pretty simple. They need to just play as every ball on their merits. Oh,
Oh,
that's a no ball, and will it be a free hit?
that's an,
And
now
it's a free hit. So
Free hit there.
5 runs, 6 balls, and a free hit.
That was an almost wicket. Would have made a lot of difference.
Not really, because Uma, that was a free hit, so it wouldn't have been an out.
and we wouldn't have had the Bala anthem going on. Yet another no.
I think legends really need to be very, very, very careful at this stage.
They can't do much in this game anymore. They just
Yeah.
need to make sure that they recoup and get their next
They
match.
need 2 runs in 5 balls.
5 balls, very doable.
Very mature batting by these two
And-
individuals.
And the scores are tied at 53.
One more run needed.
4 more balls to go. 4 legitimate balls to go. And what a way to
Superb.
lose.
So we have the first win, the first match result of RPL 5. Raheja Royals beat Raheja Legends.
Congratulations, Royals. And very well played, legends.
Very mature batting by the Royals. Just with the loss of 1 wicket, they managed to win. Congratulations.
Giants versus Tigers. Giants won the toss and elected the ball.
So now it's Giants versus the Tigers. And Giants have won the toss and they have chosen to
Ball first.
So the teams for Giants is Ryan Sharma, Srishti Jain, Rita Kesh Kamath, Arav Sood, Sashanka Dasaka, Yashasvi Chawla, and Dheeraj Agarwal. Facing them from Tigers will be Samarth, Pushpa, Hari Venkat, Sashank, Rohit Jain, Dhruv Kumar, and Sarang Vyas.
So the
That
Tigers.
brings to us the second match of the tournament. And will it be as exciting as the first one? Preeti or Uma, what do you say?
I'm definitely excited about the matches. The first match was a wonderful game. Both the teams put in their best foot forward. So let's see what happens in the second match of the league.
One request to all players, everyone, not to take water bottles on the field. And if they're taking on the field, to just ensure that they don't leave it on the field.
So the Tigers are obviously an experienced team, having been the winners in the third season and the second runners up in the last season. And they are coming up against against a new team this time. While the team is new, there are some very experienced players who've been part of other winning teams. Captain Yash has been the captain of the winning team, the Royals, last year.
We
So
have,
I think the teams are evenly balanced.
we have Dhruv at the...
And Rohit at the non-strikers. A steady start, taps it on to the onside towards point for a single. And that's something which I'm sure Shashanka wouldn't mind. A lofted ball, result is the same. That's a lovely shot. That's a super shot. Right on the fence. 6 runs. That takes the score for Tigers to 8 of 3 balls. Oh, good ball. Just play to the third man.
Oh, that was a tough miss.
Dhruv seems to make his intentions very clear. Oh,
There was no
that's a
other
no
way that
ball
this ball
and a
would have been
6.
hit.
Seems like Dhruv will not let that music stop. A nice ball there, just a single. Smart play by Dhruv. Doesn't do anything extraordinary. And that brings in the end of the first over. An excellent over for Tigers. That's 25 for 1 in the first over. 25 runs, I repeat. That's an extraordinary over for the Tigers. And Ryan does the magic. He makes sure he's seen that.
I think you two spoke too soon, Ram. After a brilliant first over, are they going to let go of the advantage? So we have a new player who's come on. So we have Shashank replacing Dhruv. Shashank was one of the highest bid players in the auction this time. Playing cautiously.
And that's a 6.
Well, not so cautious after all, Uma. That was a 6.
I'm loving it, Priya.
It's good to be back here, Preeti.
I was missing you all this while.
Score
The
is
score
33
is
and the second over is on 33.
wow, Sandeep. Do you think the team would be happy with that start?
I think it's an awesome start. I doubt if it's possible to get such huge scores in the first couple of overs at RPL. I think this is going to be one of the best starts in the entire season.
Absolutely. I think Dhruv really did it for his team, gave them a fabulous start. Let's see how the third over goes, the crucial third over.
Pushpa takes strike for the third over as Shrishti bowls to her. So at the beginning of the third over, the score is 34. That's well bowled. And that's 3 dead balls in a row.
Good job, Shrishti. Good bowling by Shrishti.
Shrishti is proving why she is one of the most valuable players in the tournament.
Wow, one more ball to go and it could be a maiden over. Giants are really coming back into the game now.
And
that's a
turned
maiden
into a
over.
That's probably the first maiden
Brilliantly
over
bowled,
of
Shrishti.
RPL.
Maiden over in RPL is a rarity. I don't know, Ram, how many more maiden overs are we going to see in this entire season?
Looking at the way Shrishti is bowling, we can see many more.
I think that brings the legends absolutely
Score.
right back into the game.
Score 34 at the end of 3 overs. Giants have made a giant comeback. Now let's see what happens from the 4th over.
क्या अभी शेर दहाड़ेगा?
अब देखते हैं मोमेंटम वापस जायंट्स के पास जाता है कि नहीं.
Rita Viraji doing a very tight wicket keeping there.
Yashasvi now bowling to Rohit.
That's a shot by Rohit.
Well hit and that was
And
a 4.
it's a 4 again.
Awesome. And that's a 4 by Rohit.
A bit of a fumble at the boundary, which brings Srishti to the boundary, takes Dheeraj to man the cover. Like,
After a slippery start, Giants looking very sharp on the field.
Rohit doesn't believe in taking singles or twos. He speaks and talks only in boundaries. And that's a 4 again.
So the Tigers taking back momentum here from the Giants. बहुत अच्छा खेल रहे हैं दोनों batsmen.
Yeah, it seems the Tigers are just running away with this game now.
Good piece of work on the field there.
That's a good partnership between Rohit and Sashank.
अब इन दोनों को टिक के खेलना है so that Tigers can put up a good score.
And the score right now is 45
45.
runs in 4 overs.
45 runs at the end of the 4th over. 3 more overs to go. So what do you think, Priya? Are we looking at 70 plus here?
I think with these two out in the middle, Sandeep, बहुत ही doable score है.
That's a 6 again. Arav's first ball has been hit for a 6 by Shashank. Now, at the both ends, we have players who are talking only in boundaries.
Sandeep, ये बहुत खतरनाक भी हो
That
सकता
was
है.
a
As we have
wide
seen
ball.
earlier how
The
they got
score
out,
is
the previous
53
player.
runs.
This is a score that the previous match ended up 53.
One more
Superb,
six.
and that's a 6.
Rohit already has hit in more sixes than we've seen in the entire first match so far.
And Sandeep, what a treat to watch him bat.
Rohit is all pumped up today, looks like.
Bilkul, Bilkul Preeti, doing the job for his team.
So I remember he came on as a replacement player for Tigers, and Tigers won the tournament that year. I think he played a major role in that victory.
Now
And-
we have 63 runs.
Uma, you would know. You were part of the winning team.
Well, that's why I brought it up.
Very subtle.
Oh,
And that's what I was talking about, Sandeep. That's what I was talking about. बहुत खतरनाक हो सकता है.
But koi nahi, he's done his bit for the team.
I agree. I agree. Done his bit and more for the team.
होश और जोश में संतुलन रखना बहुत ही डिफिकल्ट काम है. 3-4 छक्कों के बाद अगर ये हो भी जाए तो कोई बड़ी बात नहीं है. अब हम देखें तो स्कोर है 63 for the loss of 2 wickets at the end of. अच्छा, the 5th over is on.
25. So 220 plus scores. Dhruv scored 21. Rohit said 25. Sarang scores a single.
Shashank back on the strike. No need to take any risks at this point of time, Priya.
बिल्कुल यहाँ पे 70 प्लस बहुत ही विद इन साइट लग रहा है एंड दैट विल ऑलवेज बी अ वेरी चैलेंजिंग स्कोर फॉर एनी टीम कमिंग इनटू बैट सेकंड. Oh, in the commentary box, currently the ask is 80 plus. Tigers, can you give us 80 plus?
Come on, Tigers,
Four
go
is-
for it.
65. 65 for 2, 2 overs to go. Sundar off drive. Oh, and it's a misfield. प्रिया एक्स्ट्रा और मिसफील्ड्स की वजह से काफी रन जा रहे हैं आरपीएल सीजन 5 में.
बिल्कुल संदीप, हमने ये पिछले एडिशंस में भी देखा है हाउ क्रूशियल इट इज टू. ओह,
That's a 6 by Shashank.
शशांक रोहित की कमी एकदम महसूस नहीं होने दे रहे क्रिकेट फील्ड पे.
और ये प्रूव कर रहे
राम,
हैं कि
आपको क्या लग
उनको
रहा है 100 रन बन जाएंगे क्या?
बिल्कुल लग बन जाएंगे जिस तरह खेला जा रहा है. ये नो बॉल फ्री हिट होगा शायद मेरे ख्याल में. देखते हैं अंपायर क्या करते हैं. और ये फ्री हिट है और मेरे ख्याल में 100 रन हो जाएंगे इस आरपीएल 5 में.
The score right now is 77 for a loss of 2 wickets.
ये तो छक्कों से ही खेल रहे हैं और उनको आउट होना एक ही तरीके से आता है जो स्टेडियम के बाहर मारना.
एक रन brings Shashank back on the strike. Uma, I don't think the
Empire, can we pause the game? एक मिनट, just hold on, just hold on. ये ओवर की बात स्टार्ट, एक मिनट, ये ओवर होने के बाद करिए आप.
Very sharp run by Shashank.
Hello. Priya, at the rate at which they're going, should we see the first century score in RPL?
Absolutely. And Uma, देखने बाद ये है that कितना sensibly खेल रहे हैं. They've got a fabulous score. They know it, and they know they just have to play out there and slowly get it up to an even better score.
80 runs, 1 over to go.
Very good attempt there by Yash.
I think these players have now nothing to lose, so they'll go for the big shots. 80 plus scores are very few in RPLs.
And the wicket's gone, but is this too little too late for the Giants? I think Tigers are sending a message out loud and clear. The score is 81 for the loss of 3 wickets, and we are on the last over.
Samarth takes a run. Again a misfield, again 4 runs. Takes the total score to 86. 3 balls to go. Dheeraj fields well on the boundary lines. Gives only a run. Again the ball comes to Dheeraj. Again 1 run. The score is 88. And it's over. 88 runs.
Wow, wow. Oh, what are the chances for Giants, Sandeep?
I think the Giants will have to start hitting the ball right from the word go.
And they have
88 is a really, really big score. And they would also need help from extras, from misfields, and maybe some poor bowling by the Tigers.
Absolutely. But let's not forget, Giants has some fantastic players, including their captain Yash. So I'm giving them a good chance. Uma?
So Priya, right now it looks like the Tigers have cut the Giants to size, but maybe a gigantic effort by the Giants will turn the tide. So let's see. I'm looking forward to a really interesting second innings.
Well said, Uma. Well said.
Uma, should I take it that you have a special place for Tigers, and that's the reason of the statement?
After this performance of theirs, Preeti, I think they will have a special place in everyone's minds.
Well said, Uma. Well said.
That was the Tiger roar.
And now we'll see the gigantic wave from the Giants. Vese, Uma, I have one question to ask. Have you tried singing the anthem yet?
I dare not attempt it before you, Priya.
बहुत ही catchy anthem बनाया है वैसे, have to say.
प्रिया, तुम ये भी तो देखो ना कि बनाया किसने है, क्या टैलेंट. have Sarang bowling to Yash.
The field is set. First ball to be bowled for the second innings. That's a good shot in a slight misfield, and they managed to take 2 runs. And is that a... No, I don't think. I think they managed to reach back in time.
Oh no, that is a very, very precious wicket for the Tigers.
Oh, Tigers will be very happy with that.
Oh no.
And Giants have lost their captain, Yash.
That was a Bala wicket.
And we have the owner, Dheeraj, who has come in. He did well on the field earlier.
And that's a second wicket gone.
Preeti, yahi hota hai. It's very difficult to keep one's nerves out there. For the team batting second with such a huge total, it's going to be very difficult.
Can we have the captains of Dragons and Champs at the toss area, the commentator area, please? Dragons and Champs captains.
That was a wonderful bowling by Sarang.
Shashanka on strike for Giants. Oh, well played by Shashanka.
Oh.
Arav couldn't read that ball.
And that was a very tricky ball by Sarang.
Good bowling by Sarang, good bowling.
The score right now is 3 runs at a loss of 2 wickets. Dragons captain, can you please come at the commentary box? I think it's Akhil is coming. That was a wide ball.
A little respite for the Giants.
What the Giants really need to do now is not lose wickets, consolidate, and just get their singles. Ones, twos, ones, twos.
But at the same time, also look out for the loose balls which they can really hit for the 4s and 6s. The score is huge. 1s and 2s may not do it.
Absolutely, but उसके लिए Tigers have to give loose balls. उमा, काफी tight, अच्छी bowling कर रहे हैं.
Bowling भी अच्छी है, fielding भी sharp लग रही है.
That was a very tight fielding by Rohit. Very tight. ये टाइगर्स बिल्कुल भी मौका नहीं दे रहे अपने ऑपोजिट टीम को रन्स बनाने के लिए.
बिल्कुल, but I think Shashanka is doing the right thing, playing the ball well, sending it for singles. He's doing the job for his team, consolidating it out there.
I think that's the strategy to be used right now, Priya, isn't it? They cannot.
But not for too long, Preeti. They will have to start hitting.
Let's see how it goes. This is just the second over going on, so.
Tigers तो फिलहाल फील्ड में ऐसे लग रहे हैं जैसे 7 से ज़्यादा लोग हैं.
Oh, that's a
I
wicket.
know, that's a wicket
Third
gone.
wicket gone. The Tigers seem to be super happy.
And the score at the end of 2 overs is 10 for the loss of 3 wickets. And that brings us to the crucial third over.
10 runs at a loss of 3 wickets. 10 runs at the loss of 3 wickets.
So प्रीति, हमने देखा कैसे सृष्टि ने बॉल के साथ एकदम कमाल दिखा दिया था. अभी will she be able to do the same with the bat?
बिल्कुल, मुझे तो लग रहा है कि she will do lot of kamal with the bat. Let's see.
And of course, let's not forget Ryan at the other end, also a very good player.
I'm waiting to see what Srishti is up to. बहुत अच्छी bowling by Pushpa, very good bowling by Pushpa.
But also very good running by Ryan and Srishti. They were off like bullets.
Exactly. Oh, that's a wide, right?
प्रीति इस बारी हमने देखा एज अ रन अप टुवर्ड्स द टूर्नामेंट सबने इतनी मेहनत की है एवरीवन सीनियर्स ऑल द प्लेयर्स लेडीज किड्स एवरीबडी बहुत मेहनत की है
Oh, one wicket down.
दैट्स रायन
Ryan. And the score right now is 14 runs and a loss of 3 wickets. Sorry, it was 14 runs and a loss of 4 wickets.
So Uma, seeing that Giants won the toss and they elected to bat second, what do you say about that? Surprising?
Maybe in hindsight they would have chosen to bat first. But in a 7-over match, it's very difficult to say when the tide turns. They're realizing the urgency to keep the score ticking. However, the Tigers are not allowing them to break free. I think that's a wide ball. After a long time, they get a free run.
Srishti is facing the ball quite intelligently.
Their third over is done.
Done. Yeah. And the score right now is 16 runs at a loss of 4 wickets.
Looks like Srishti is going to continue batting, and I think that's a very good decision. She's in good nick with the bat. And Arav Sood at the striker's end. Shashank bowling into Arav now.
And that was a good shot by Arav.
But straight to the fielder, but they managed a single. Well run. So 89 runs needed and 19 now on the scoreboard. Uma, how is it looking?
Well, obviously, it's
केवल 70 रन 12 छक्के और गेम ओवर
so Ram has answered on my behalf, and he's made the math very clear. Thank you, Ram.
That was not a Ram answer, it was a Rambo answer.
Rambo, 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 Rambo.
I think the Giants will welcome any of these additional runs coming their way. This seems to be a very different pitch looking at the batting of the second team. The Tigers were going, blazing.
They made it look really easy.
Yeah, but it's good batting with very tight fielding, which is making it difficult for the Giants to hit out.
And a very good bowling as well.
But Srishti and Arav playing there valiantly for their team. And oh, I spoke too soon.
5 wickets down.
But you got to do what you got to do, Preeti.
सही कहा, टाइगर से बेटर शिकार इस वक्त तो कोई और नहीं कर रहा है.
So right now the score is 22 runs at a loss of 5 wickets at the end of 4 overs.
See, Priya, this shows how important a good start is, right? You get a good score and really put a lot of pressure on the opponents then.
Yes, you put on a high total like that and it becomes very difficult for the team batting second. Giants has some excellent players, but this score really needed something else.
I think Giants should at least make sure that they play all the...
And that's a catch out.
All out for 23.
So that seems to be a reasonably easy victory for the Tigers, but I think they deserved it. They earned their victory by their absolutely superb performance in the first innings. Congratulations to the Tigers.
Wonderful. Well played, Tigers.
Cut, please. The next match is Raheja Champs versus Raheja Dragons. Champs have won the toss and have elected to field. Batting will be Akhil. On the non-striker end will be Rohit. And the first over will be bowled by KP Raman. Team name is Raheja.
Champs and Dragons.
Raheja Dragons is going to bat and Raheja Champs is bowling.
All right. Captain Taran setting the field. And we are ready to bowl the first ball now. Rohit Mohan is in the non-strikers end. So the first run for the innings taken by Akhil. Rohit taking strike.
Oh.
So that's a no ball, and they also get a free hit for this. And that straight hits the boundary for a 6.
So, Uma, which team are you supporting in this game?
The team which plays better, obviously.
Oh, really?
It's a no ball again, and
And a 4.
the
That
ball
was a
goes
no
to
ball and a 4.
That's, again, a consecutive no ball. That's
And
well
that
run
was
by
a
Akhil, placing the
close
ball.
save.
Strategic. That's a wide.
16 runs in 4 balls.
Dragons being helped by the opponent team.
18 runs in 4 balls.
And that's a no ball again.
Akhil at the striking end.
That's another no ball. So Preeti, this first over score is going very close to the Raheja Tigers' first over score.
Looks like. And that's a 6, right? Was it a 6? Sorry, that was not a 6. But very well tried. Wide again.
And these are starting nerves. So we are 5 balls down in the first over yet. So that's finally a dot ball and the end of the first over. And the score is 26 runs at the end of 1 over.
That's
I'm
a
sure the
pretty,
champs
pretty
are
good
relieved
start.
that this over is over.
Taran bowling for Akhil. That was a shot by Akhil and very well fielded by Rohit Lal.
Some discussions on between the Dragons captain and the umpire. Not sure what the issue is.
Both the umpires are in discussion. I'm sure there's some confusion. All well. Everything clear, all well.
So they have indicated a no ball for the previous ball, which adds to 1 run to the score.
Very good bowling by Taran.
This over seems to be going a little better than the first over.
Exactly.
With this 1 run, the score for the Dragons is 30 runs at end of 1.3 overs. 3 more balls to go in this over.
It was a shot by
Well
Rohit.
fielded, restricting the batsman to 1 run. It's 31 at 1.4 overs.
Oh, that was a drop catch, but Taran bowling excellently to keep Akhil and Rohit quiet. Oh, that's again a lovely ball. Balling onto the legs, but coming in at the late stage, a dot ball. That's what the doctor ordered for the champs. A lovely, lovely second over from Taran.
And he's managed to give only 5 runs in this over and keeping the score to 31 at the end of 2 overs.
And now we are in the special over, the third over. Vijay Hari bowling for
Champs.
champs. Devika.
Vijay to ball to Devika. Oh,
That
just
was
over
a
the
really
stumps.
good ball. Devika is our champion women's player from last season.
Ah,
And
that's a
she
good
that's-
shot.
and that is dropped by Rohit.
Catch dropped. A very good catch dropped by Rohit.
Rohit.
That was a good opportunity.
Yeah, it was a good
to
opportunity,
capitalize on.
Rohit.
But actually,
But
Rohit
better
watched
luck
the
next
ball
time.
till the end. He wasn't sure whether to go for the catch or save the boundary. In the end, he did save some runs for.
That's well placed, and they quickly sneak a single.
It was a shot by Devika and very well fielded by Neeraj. And the scores right now is 34 runs
That was
at the end of 3 overs.
really, really good over by Vijay. She is restricted the runs to only 3 runs in her over, despite having 2 very, very strong batspersons at the crease.
What a match this is turning out to be. Champs who seem to be back to their walls in the first over have dragged it back in the next 2 overs. A lovely shot by Rohit, but straight to Rohit. Rohit to Rohit. There's a ball, if you can give it to the commentators. That's a lovely shot, but a drop catch and a run out chance. But Rohit was well in the crease. Doesn't matter that since the ball did not hit the stumps. Needs to ball again, the next ball. He is bowling quite well there. He's keeping it tight, flighting it, and ensuring that the Dragons can't take more than one. And that's, as I spoke,
And
that's
six
6.
by Akhil. A wonderful 6 by Akhil.
अरे भैया आप देख रहे हो आके हेल्प तो करो.
That's a lovely 6 from Akhil, opening his arms. And well played and well ball from Neeraj, keeping it tight and no runs given. Champs need to make sure that they don't give any extras and let Dragons run away. It's 43 for no loss at the end of 3.5 overs. That's well played. Akhil will keep the strike, a single of the last ball.
So 44
And
at the end of 4
At
overs.
the end of 4 overs, 44.
But most importantly, Ram, no loss of wickets.
Absolutely, they can now actually make sure that they swing their arms in the last 3 overs. A lot of consultation out there amongst the champs because they know there are 2 set batsmen on the field and they need to get them out to make sure that they can unsettle the Dragons and they don't run away from a very high score, just like what the Tigers did in the previous match. Ashwin, the score is 44 for no loss at the end of 4 overs.
So Ram, I think in the last 2 or 3 overs, the champs have done well. But the advantage they gave away in the first over has helped the Dragons maintain a reasonable score till now.
Oh, and a wicket.
And
That's a wicket for Ashwin.
I think this is
And
exactly
that's
what you were
out.
speaking about, Ram. The first wicket of the innings, Rohit is out.
And the other Rohit seems to be very happy.
So we have Rupam on the crease.
So that was quite smart from Ashwin. He saw that the Dragons were going all out, trying to. Rupam is the next batsman, and he bowled a full toss and
उमा अश्विन ने फील्ड में
score is
आते ही अपना
45 for
जलवा
1.
दिखा.
That's lovely.
Straight back in Ashwin's hands. And
In
no
box
run.
cricket, that would have been out. That's a no ball called. So, one more run to the score of Dragons, to the kitty of Dragons. But, Preeti, I think
48.
the way champs are bowling the last 3 overs, it's quite encouraging. They're keeping it tight. What do you say?
Yes, it is definitely encouraging, and especially Ashwin ने तो आते ही अपना जलवा दिखा दिया. Very good bowling by Ashwin.
From the pressure on the champs, it seems to be now moving on to the Dragons. Despite some lovely hits, Rohit Lal watching
Very
the
good.
ball very carefully, ensuring that he puts his entire body behind the ball and saves a boundary. A lovely over from Ashwin. After all that discussion that happened at the end of the previous over, I think it paid off. Dragons are just at 49 for 1 at the end of 5 overs. Akhil still on 16, and he will have to do some charisma. He has to show some charisma. Taran to ball the next over, the 6th over of the match to Rupam.
So this is not a bad score, Ram. It's a decent score, but I'm sure. And
That's a 6.
they managed to get a 6 out of this.
Rupam watches the ball carefully. The entire stadium was watching the ball carefully because till the end it was not sure whether it's a 6 or out, and it was a 6. Once again, but this time not so much of luck for Rupam. The ball goes over the boundary line, and that's an out over the ropes.
So the score right now is 55 runs. At the end of 5.2 overs, 4 more balls to go.
Karan Rai to face Taran. Taran to Karan. Preeti tells me that Rupam could have got a 9er. Oh!
That's a wicket.
Is that the wicket the champs were looking for? A well set
Yes.
That was an absolutely brilliant catch by Neeraj.
And that's 56
And
runs
that's
now.
what the pressure can do to them.
56 runs at a loss of 3 wickets. That's a wide ball. That brings the score to 57 runs.
Oh, that's lovely bowling from Taran. A bit too much for Pradeep to judge the swing of the ball. Dead ball. I think the umpire was, it's a dead ball. The ball will not be counted. Lovely ball from Taran. Pradeep playing it, navigating it well. And I think the way the champs have pulled this back is exemplary.
Superb.
57 for 3 at the end of 6 overs. What seemed to be like a runaway at the end of first over, the champs have turned it around. Well played, but they get just a single for all that effort. Rohit to ball the next ball to Pradeep. We seem to have a game on the hands, Preeti. What do you say?
Sorry, Ram. I didn't get.
I'm saying that looking at the score, now there seems to be an interesting game on the cards.
Yes, it is interesting because I'm sure it's a not very easy chase for the
And
opposing team. And
six.
that's a 6. Superb. That's a 6 by Karan or Pradeep. Karan. That's a 6 by Karan.
So Taran unfortunately takes the catch but runs onto the boundary. And that's a 6, the first of a similar kind.
The
And
score right now is 65 runs at a loss of 3 wickets.
that's the first cotton ball.
That's an out.
Very easy catch.
Very easily caught by Rohit. So, Uma, what do you think? Right now, the score is 67 runs.
That brings Devika
by
on to
Dragons.
strike, and that's a lovely shot. Devika plays it quite well. And will that be a 4?
Superb.
No, it's
No,
not a 4.
no,
but
no,
two
no.
two good runs for Dragons. A lovely ball from
well
Rohit.
bowled.
And that brings the end of Dragons match innings. 69 for 4 at the end of 7 overs.
Setting a very nice target, round figure of 70 for the champs.
But looking at the form, looks like the champs will be able to chase it, yeah? What do you have to say, Uma? Is 69, 70 runs easy for the champs to go for?
Well, I don't think it's going to be easy, but if they keep their calm and if they ensure that they don't lose wickets and they manage to score the 1s and 2s consistently, keep the scoreboard ticking and take their chances when they can, it is definitely doable.
So let's see if the champs follow the same strategy that you have come up with.
Let's see. Ram, which are the next 2 teams? So, huh? Oh, yeah. हो गया, टॉस भी हो गया.
Can we have the captains of Rebels and Mavericks at the commentary area for the toss? Anand Shah and Swapnil Wadekar at the commentator's box for the toss, please.
So
We'll have the next match, Rebels versus Mavericks.
So the Dragons have put up a good score and they are done with their team huddle.
I'm not sure, Uma, whether that's a good score, but it's an interesting score. It's enough on the tape, on the board. 69, but is that going to be enough to keep the champs? They seem to have some good hitters.
Yes, they do, Ram.
So Akhil will ball the first over.
Okay.
So good first ball. Neeraj plays it well, but no runs to the.
Well bowled by Akhil. He's keeping Taran in control, not allowing him to score as of now.
And there,
Finally, Taran breaks loose and makes his first run.
superb bowling by Akhil.
That's a wide. Another wide, taking the score to 4 runs. Well tried, but I think the batsman went through. So at the end of 1 over, the score is 5 runs for Champs. So they now need 65 from the balance 6 overs. That's
Rohit to Taran. And that's a shot by Taran. And they've managed to take 1 run.
I think the batsmen are doing a good job of rotating the strike and keeping the
Yes.
scoreboard ticking for now, Ram.
That's right, a steady start, but they'll need something more than that, and
Yeah.
that's what the intention seemed to be there by Neeraj. Luckily for him, it doesn't carry to any of the fielders.
What I understand, Uma and Ram, is that in a match with 7 overs, I think if the start is good,
And that's the first 6 of the innings for the Champs.
that was a good 6 by Taran. So yes, Uma, I was telling.
And that's what Taran is capable of. He is capable of sending the ball to the boundary ropes often.
Uh-oh.
A bit of a mix-up there could have been dangerous for the Champs, but fortunately,
Neeraj
no
managed to
damage
come
done
back.
there. The score remains at 15 for the loss of no wickets. 1.4 overs. That's a no ball. Adds 1 more run to the kitty in addition to the run that Karan took over. That's a lovely shot by Neeraj, just over the tall hands of Karan. And that's a 6.
So the 2 batsmen have taken an over or so to settle in, and now they are slowly breaking out.
So,
Looks
Ma,
like the champs are coming in form.
that's yet
And
another
that's
back-to-back
another
sixes
six.
by Neeraj. Uma, this is a contrast to how the Dragons started. Dragons started with all fire, then went quiet. Champs starting a little bit quiet, but are now going all blazing guns.
Absolutely.
Wonderful start by the champs.
I think they've
And-
taken their time to judge the opponent's bowling and the field, and now since they have understood it, they're feeling more comfortable and confident in hitting out those 4s and the 6s.
Yeah, the score at the end of 2 overs is 30 runs.
They have all their wickets intact, 40 more needed of the next 5 overs. Devika to ball to Vijay Hari. On the non-striker is Sarthak. That's a good ball by Devika. She didn't do much with the bat, but let's see what she does with the ball here. She's bowling quite well, and that's a wicket
that's
as
a
we
wicket.
speak.
So Devika has worked her special charm. I think her bowling figures even last season were excellent.
That brings in KP Raman on strike to face Devika. Oh, Devika the magician there. 3 balls, 3 dots. And a wicket. Is she going to follow Shishti? Oh, that's out, and that's the end of the over.
And a
Devika
second
does
wicket for
strike.
Devika. That's a second wicket for Devika.
So at the end of 3 overs, the score for the Champs is 30 runs, which means they need another 40 in the next 4 overs.
What a turn of
Akhil.
events. 30 for no loss at the end of 2 overs, 30 for, 30 for 2 wickets down at the end of 3 overs.
The captain, Akhil, looks pretty happy with his team members.
Akhil making last minute adjustments to the field. Doesn't want to give away any runs out there free to the champs. Rupam did some magic with the bat. Let's see what he shows with the ball. Champs trying to settle back in the fourth over. 2 balls and just 1 run. It takes them to 32. Played well up to the point side. I can see a lot of runs going to the point in this RPL 5. No one has taken yet the super runs, which is the Suryodaya 3, Suryodaya 5, Uric 7 and Ekta World 9. Oh, that was a great shot. Confusion between the batsmen. They could have taken a single, but given that the ball went straight and hit the non-striker end, no runs. Great bowling by Rupam so far. Ooh. Oh, what a magic there. It's a stumping. Ridhan had used his presence of mind, and that was a great stumping.
So he's got 2 stump outs, Ram. I mean,
Yeah,
those have been, I think, game changers.
Absolutely. Will Ridhan win the man of the match?
Score at the end of 4 overs is 33 runs at a
How-
loss of 3 wickets.
How quickly the complexion of the game has changed, Preeti.
Yes, let's see what happens now. अभी कुछ नहीं कह सकते.
Some respite for the champs with the 6 by Taran.
That's 7 runs to the kitty. It was a no ball and a 6. I think champs will rely pretty heavily on what Taran does here. Taran, watching the ball closely, has called out very early, which is quite good. They can't afford to lose a wicket here. Another shot, and that's
what
a drop.
What a catch miss.
Oh my God. Is that going to prove very costly for them? It's a no ball. One more, and that adds 2 runs of that ball. Dragons are very alert on the field. I can see they're putting the pressure on champs through their fielding. The commitment seems to be very high. A lovely ball by Rupam, and Rohit ensures that there are no free runs. Sorry, Pradeep. That's a wide. Taran this time watches the ball, going onto the leg side, moves away, just like Ashwin did to Pakistan. Again, same effect. Oh, what a catch. What a catch there by Rupam. Catches win matches. And I think that was probably what Rupam did there. Let's see. But champs still have some batting to come.
So Ram, I was just thinking that the champs are, at par in their score. But this seems to have, let's see how it changes.
Is there another
scheme
twist?
of
That's
things.
right. 45 for 4 at the end of 4.4 overs. An absolutely wonderful catch by Rupam. A lot of confusion there, but in the end, no runs for all the excitement on the field. Oh, yet another drop, but this time it's yet another 6. S- 19 required of 12 balls. 51 at the end of 5 overs.
overs.
19 runs required of 2 overs. 51. That was a 6, the last ball.
Captain Akhil taking it upon himself to stem the run flow.
It's an important over. I guess Dragons won't mind the singles here. But this is something they really would mind. This is something they really would mind. Akhil lofting the ball.
An aerial
but
shot was the need of the hour, and that was delivered.
Superb 6 by Rohit.
Rohit did not watch the ball in the end. A lofted ball, and Rohit plays it quite well to get a 6.
I think there's a lot of excitement in the commentators' box with that 6.
And that's a no ball. And the pendulum once again swinging. This is, as we predicted, Uma, a pretty interesting match.
Score right
Absolutely,
now
Ram.
Ashwin calling.
When I
51 runs at the loss of 4 wickets.
9 more to go. 8 more to go now.
As we get into the last over, it's what the doctor ordered. 8 runs in 6 balls. A very, very interesting. Is it going to be a nail-biting finish?
So we
The
have
score is 8 runs required of 6 balls, 62.
So we have 2 very experienced players, and they look very calm. So let's see if they're able to translate that into a win for the champs.
And Tigers have called Ridan, who has done 2 wonderful stumpings.
Dragons.
And, sorry, Dragons.
Wonderful shot by Ashwin. That's a 4.
A no and a 4.
No and a 4. Superb.
That takes the score to 67.
See, which is why we say experience matters.
3 more runs required by the champs.
So are Ashwin and Rohit going to bring the team home with a victory?
Let us see. Or will Ridan spin his magic? That was a good ball. Ashwin doesn't do anything extraordinary, just taps it away for a single, which is what they should do. Ah, that's a dot ball, building the pressure.
The scores are equal now.
The scores are equal. No, no, no.
The 3 balls and 1 run to win.
That's a wide and game
That
over.
decides
What a
the
way
fate
to
of
end
the
the match.
game.
And the
Wonderful win.
champs have just about gone ahead.
A
So Ram, you
superb
were
win.
absolutely right. With a score of 70 to win, I thought it was easy for the Dragons to defend. But the champs have really fought back and fought well. I think there's been even and equal contribution by all team members.
True. I think, Uma, the trick here is a good start in the first 2 overs.
Absolutely. And keeping calm and keeping the scoreboard ticking and ensuring that they don't feel the pressure or deal well with the pressure.
In the middle of the matches, let's not forget to thank our sponsors, Ekta Crust, our main sponsor, platinum sponsors, Uric, our gold sponsor, Sarvodaya.
The next match is right for one more exciting match out there. We cannot have our favorite commentator Priya commentating this match since her team will be playing. Where is Mr. Sandeep? So, Preeti, is this going to be one more exciting match?
I'm hoping and expecting it to be a very, very, very exciting match.
So Swapnil is going to take strike, Sahil is going to be at the non-striker, and Karan is going to bowl the first over of what's going to be an exciting and interesting match. We can see stars all across the field from the previous RPLs. And
so we have two new teams competing in this match.
Though the players are all experienced players, Oma.
Of course.
Karan to Swapnil. Oh, good ball. Arre.
Sahil and Swapnil, two of the very, very good batsmen opening the innings for their team.
For the Rebels. Yeah. That was a shot by Swapnil.
And I'm seeing the crowd, as the evening comes, the crowd is increasing. But I'm sure they've all been watching from their homes.
Oh, no. Oh. I guess Sahil tried to do a Uric 7, but he missed it.
Not playing that. Bala. Achha, is it only for caught out?
Bala, 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 Bala.
And free foot massage for the players in the whatever stage. And paid foot massages next to number.
So not just the players, we also have some incentives for the audience. So I'm requesting that everyone can come down. There is free Nimbu Pani and beverages by Plus Beverages.
I hope Saurav is not wounded or hurt. Okay, he's good, he's good.
Rupali, Mavericks versus Rebels. How, how do you think RPL 5 is going? You're part of the managing committee. Are you happy with what the organizing committee has done?
Absolutely. I think we are setting up new heights every year, and the teams are playing very well, and the josh that the society is bringing to the league matches is amazing. It's very infectious.
Thank you for the...
So at the end of 2 overs,
West
we
TV,
have
are you
9
enjoying the
runs.
match?
Thoroughly, each and every ball, each and every player, because I feel it's, though there's so many teams, it's all our people. So every ball, every bat is very captivating.
Thank you.
We are starting with the third over, the special over.
Sirisha. And the bacha is...
रीटा जी, आपको ये इंडिया वर्सेस पाकिस्तान की मैचेस याद आ रही है, इंडिया वर्सेस ऑस्ट्रेलिया की मैचेस याद आ रहे हैं?
India versus Pakistan, but I know India will win.
Ah, lovely. देवांग, अब आपकी पारी भी आएगी जल्दी, क्या कहना चाहते हो?
सर कुछ बोलने लायक रखा ही नहीं है, लोग ने सब तन तोड़ के मार रहे हैं।
कोई बात नहीं, आप लोग भी मारिए और मारने भी दीजिए।
सर मारेंगे वो तो अलग बात है, मारने जरूर मिलेगा।
Yeah, you want to say something here? What's your name? Naisha, what do you want to say?
Go every team.
Oh, lovely. Go every team is the message.
I'm in.
That's some sharp bowling by Akshaya.
Akshay has been doing a very good bowling.
It is.
Not a single run given yet in this over.
I will always take part in it. We will have flags and we already have flags and stuff.
Oh, that's interesting. Flags and stuff for the Vikings.
And the rebels.
And the Rebels. You want to say something? No? Deep. Isn't it becoming very interesting?
I think after the performance of Tigers, a lot of people are demotivated here.
Ah, no, you shouldn't be. Look at the way teams have pulled back. I'm sure they can be pulled back and they can be controlled.
So at the end of the third over, the score remains at 10.
The way he pulled this match
And not
back.
a single run
It was a
given
great
in
match
this
for them.
over, I guess.
Absolutely, it was a nail-biting finish. Richa, we'll soon have the kids tournament after this, the junior RPL. Any message for your team as well as the other junior teams?
Once a ninja, always a ninja. Go out there
So
and win the
Swapnil and
match.
Saurav are out again to take strikes. Swapnil takes
आपका
strikes
खेल भी
against
ऐसे ही होगा,
Tanuj.
कुछ सुनाई नहीं दिया.
हम अभी deep meditative mood में हैं.
Meditative mood. Sood uncle, what do you think? Are you really enjoying these matches?
I think
That's a shot
more
by
than
Saurav.
anybody, I am enjoying too much. My number at the back, I think it will give energy to every person. If I can play at 75, I think everybody can play. There is no doubt if there is a wish. And I think Raheja is the best place to develop your skill.
That is a 4 by
Very good
Swapnil.
society.
Thank you very much.
Superb 4 by Swapnil.
And that's a 4.
Andy looking a bit stressed now. कोई बात नहीं, Andy. The score right now is 17 runs at a loss of 1 wicket. Oh. Score at the end of 4 overs is 18 runs at a loss of 1 wicket. 18 runs at a loss of 1 wicket.
So a small announcement for all the players. Other than those who are on the field, there is a players' lounge where you can relax, and there are also free foot massages for you to work up a nice relaxing massage and be ready for your next match. So please do take advantage of this.
While they've lost only 1 wicket, it's only 18 runs. Pretty slow start, Uma. Do you think wickets in hands, is their strategy going to work well for them? It hasn't worked in the past few games.
And that's
okay, but their attempt to try and increase the pace of scoring has kind of backfired. They have lost a wicket.
Straight into the hands. And yeah, let's see. The score is 18 runs for the loss of 2 wickets, 4.1 overs.
Score is 20 runs for a loss of 2 wickets, 4.3 overs. I think the Rebels need to speed up a bit now. Come on, Rebels.
Deepak ji, the star senior player, bowling to Swapnil.
Rebels, we are expecting some 4s and 6.
The Mavericks are appealing, but I'm not sure.
An appeal for run out or stumping, but that wasn't the case. Turned down. And at the end of the 5th over, 23 runs for the loss of 2 wickets. Swapnil will have to show something with his bat. The last 12 balls are going to be crucial for Rebels. Mavericks doing quite well to keep the bowling tight. Well fielded by Anand. While he couldn't collect the ball carefully, fully, it didn't do any damage and kept the score at 1. Oh, that's lovely bowling from Shiv, and that's out.
Oh, that's out. So the score right now is 24 runs for a loss of 3 wickets and 5.3 overs.
I repeat, at the end of 5.3 overs, 24 for 3. Beautiful bowling by Shiv, keeping the score tight even in the penultimate over. Oh, that's a wide. Just as the players thought it was a great ball, the umpire calls it as a wide. And at the end of the 6th over, Raheja Rebels 25 for the loss of 3 wickets. Is this going to be the lowest score of a full match without losing all wickets?
Ram, what do you think? Do the Rebels need to do some changes in the strategy at this stage?
They have to go all out irrespective of how the ball is.
I guess right now they cannot afford to miss a single ball. That was a wide ball.
No ball.
Oh, sorry, no ball.
So 2 runs added to the kitty takes it to 27. And that's yet one more wicket. There are quite a few contenders for Suryodey catches win matches. Batsman, Shiv, who's the batsman? ये हवा का झोंका जो लग रहा है, चेंडू को इधर से उधर घुमा रहा है और कोई रन नहीं निकल रहे हैं.
ये हवा का झोंका मैच का रुख बदलेगा कि नहीं पता नहीं. But I'm glad and thankful that it's nice and pleasant now. Maybe we'll have more spectators coming down to watch the match.
Beautiful bowling from Anand. Oh, that's out.
Mavericks looking really happy now at this stage. The score.
It's 29 and one more ball to go. 29.
रहेजा वासी आ जाओ, मौसम बढ़िया हो गया है, खेल बढ़िया हो गया है, नीचे आ जाओ और देखो.
मैवरिक्स के चेहरे पे मुस्कान है.
उमा क्या लग रहा है, इस हवे के झोंके ने कहीं खेल का रुख तो नहीं बदल दिया?
अब तो वो वक्त ही बताएगा और इसके बाद का मैच भी काफी रोमांचक होगा. जूनियर आरपीएल का पहला मैच होगा, निंजास वर्सेस यंग टाइटंस.
बट मैवरिक्स के चेहरे पे आनंद ही आनंद नजर आ रही है.
वेल सेड प्रीति.
टीम ओनर आनंद, टीम कैप्टन आनंद और टीम पर आनंद ही आनंद.
So the Mavericks have set a score of 30. So we'd like to take this opportunity also to thank our sponsors once again. Ekta World, our main sponsor. Uric Pharma, who's a platinum sponsor. Suryodey Bank, our gold sponsor. Of course, Bala Uncle, who's a very, very keen supporter of RPL. We also have many other sponsors and a lot of goodies for people. There are stalls by Chula, which is the pure veg Amritsari dhaba. We have free beverages by Plus Beverages. We have coffee by Humble Express. I think मौसम perfect है चाय कॉफ़ी के लिए. क्या कहते हो प्रीति?
बिल्कुल, अगर मुझे मौका मिले तो मैं भी भागूं उस तरफ जहाँ पे चाय कॉफी मिल रहा है.
अगर आप जा रहे हो तो मेरे लिए भी ले आना.
बिल्कुल.
We also have Gauri's Goodies who have put up a selfie point. So please do take advantage of the selfie point and click some wonderful selfies and share it amongst all the Raheja groups. And there is also a surprise, I am told, from Gauri's Goodies tomorrow for all Raheja residents. I'm looking forward to it. We also have stalls from Acumen Orthocare, Karma, Raheja Homes, Express Cranes, Jeweler Store, Crazy Moons, Z Plus. We will have Lambas tomorrow with their yummy food and Skoda, as well as Quantum Mutual Funds. We thank them all for their support to RPL 5 as we get into the next innings of this match.
Saurav bowling to Anand.
Can we have the captains of Ninjas and Young Titans as well as the team owners?
Let's see how the good weather is supporting the Mavericks.
प्रीति हमने देखा है कभी-कभी low scoring matches भी can become cliffhangers. I mean, they become tough matches because maybe the team batting second takes it a little easy, looking at the low score.
Yeah, true. तो इसलिए at this stage अभी कुछ नहीं कहा जा सकता. देखते हैं आगे आगे क्या होता है.
And that's what I meant. The first wicket is lost for the Mavericks. The Mavericks lose an early wicket.
There is a free foot massage available for all the players and paid massage available for the onlookers. So everyone please go and take advantage of these lovely offers. I think the rebels have to be very careful now and not give out runs. No, oh no.
Okay, that's a bit of confusion.
There was a bit of confusion, yes.
So Preeti, even with a low score, sometimes these kind of misunderstandings between the batsmen can create a tough situation.
Yes, definitely. And we have seen it right now in front of us.
ये क्या हुआ? मैं थोड़ी देर के लिए गया, आनंद ही चला गया.
Oh.
But we have a very strong player who's come into the field now. Karan joins Shiv.
Lot of interesting stuff happening on the ground. The scoreboard is not ticking, but all the action is happening. That hits the wrong board of Suryodey. So no additional runs given.
A little ahead and they would have got 7 runs for the effort.
Yeah, Yurik was next,
That was a
pretty
shot
much next to
by
that.
Karan. The score right now is 13 runs at a loss of 2 wickets at the end of 1.4 overs. And that is straight catch out. No?
And it's a no ball.
Oh.
So I think the Mavericks really
Bad
don't need
luck
to take
for-
any chances.
Bad luck for the rebels. And Swapnil looked pretty disappointed now.
And why not? He had thought he got a wicket, and that to an important wicket.
That was well run by Karan, reaching the danger end really fast.
17 runs at the end of 2 overs.
We are starting with the third over. Sirisha coming for bowling. Sirisha bowling into Akshaya. Akshaya had not given a single run, I guess, in the third over. Let's see what Sirisha does.
We have a very interesting match coming up next. It's the juniors who are going to be battling out for the victory on the first match.
That was good shot by Akshaya.
Sirisha to Ashman. Moves to the leg.
Shot.
But gets only a single. If he had left the ball, he would have still got a single and an additional ball. That's what Akshaya does. It's a wide. This is something which the Rebels cannot afford to give. 2-2-2. All twos on the scoreboard.
This one is amazing, Ram. It's 22 runs, 2 wickets and 2.2 overs.
Yeah, absolutely. 2-2 for 2 in 2.2 overs.
A lot of twos there.
And Akshaya 1-1, Ashman 1-1. 1 run of 1 ball. So twos and ones out there for the statistically inclined. And it remains 2-2, 2-2-2, 1-1, 1-1, 1 because it's a no ball. I guess we are going to see a very early end to this innings. A lovely shot. Yeah, Ashman takes Ash.
Showing his skills.
26 runs and his number is 26. So a lot of statistics here.
By Akshaya.
So Ram, are we looking at the match getting over at the end of 3 overs?
I hope so. It'll give us some break, which we don't want. And the scores are tied.
And it's a free
and
hit.
It's a free hit. Oh, what a shot from Akshaya to win the match. That is winning the match in style.
Superb, Akshaya, superb.
So the Mavericks, a new team, have arrived in style. They've made their mark.
Akshaya, can we have you here? Can we have you here? How does it feel to hit a 6 and win the match?
I never expected to do that because never played that well, but I'm really happy.
Okay, run to your photo session. Don't miss it. Are you all excited at what is happening on the grounds of RPL? I guess that's a yes.
The next match is between the Ninjas and the Young Titans.
The finalist Preeti from last season, and that was really a very, very interesting match. Both of them fought very well. The Ninjas, of course, won last year. Let's see how the teams perform this year. The team composition is new.
So I'm expecting to see a very interesting game right now.
Can we have the teams Raheja Ninjas and Raheja Young Titans on the ground to play the first Junior RPL 5 match? Can we have the teams, please? For Young Titans, it's going to be Ridhan, Trishan, Ashman, Sarthak.